Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has just come out, and much like the first movie, it is a movie. Alright, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I do not care for the first Sonic movie. I'm not gonna get into why right now because this video is about the second movie, but you will know a lot of my reason for why I don't like the first one, because the second movie makes a lot of the same mistakes. So let's just get right into it. First of all, I'm just gonna get out of the way really quick. I do not like the human characters. I don't know why every adaptation of something with like an anthropomorphic animal character or characters that aren't humans, I don't know why movies like that always have to shove human characters in that nobody cares about. I don't even understand this idea from a production studio executive or something. Like, if you're trying to maximize the amount of money you're gonna make, why put in these characters that the fans aren't gonna care about in the slightest?
What's wrong, Dumpling?
I'll tell you what's wrong. I don't like you.
The parts of the movie with Sonic aren't the best thing ever, but it's leagues ahead of focusing on fucking Cyclops over here. And I'm glad that when they make the third Sonic movie, which I'm sure they will because of the end credits scene, that it'll be at least more focused on Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles rather than these fucking goobers. Speaking of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles and Tails, they are both fine. Knuckles' voice kind of throws me off if I'm being honest with you.
Do I look like I need your power?
I just didn't expect that out of him. In everything else that he's voiced in, he sounds way different. I just didn't expect him to sound like that. His whole arc is fine. I don't hate it or anything, but it's not super enticing. His introduction is kind of cool, and his first meeting with Sonic is also kind of a cool scene as well. Tails is also fine. His introduction is a bit more jarring because he kind of just shows up, and even once they explain where he came from, it's still kind of weird. Like, wait a minute, you've just been like watching Sonic for a while, and like you're a big fan of him and crap now? It's kind of weird, but none of that really matters, because let's get to the real important guy in this movie. Jim Carrey, baby. Oh yeah. He carries the movie once again, and he does a damn good job doing it. He's quick-witted, he's sarcastic, and he's kind of a douchebag. He also now kind of actually looks like the guy he's supposed to be playing. That's all I really have to say about all the characters in this film, because everybody else either sucks or I can't even remember. The plot of Sonic 2 is definitely a lot more interesting than the last one, even though it's basically the same as the first one now that I think about it. It's a race to get to the MacGuffin that everybody wants, and Sonic wants to make sure that Robotnik doesn't take over the world with whatever he gets. It's just that in this movie he's trying to get the Chaos Emeralds, and in the last one they were after the rings. And in this one at the end, instead of discovering his little spinball move, he discovers Super Sonic. There's also lots of scenes that are very reminiscent of the first movie, like Sonic and Tails walking into a bar and getting in a fight with some strangers, just like Sonic and Cyclops did in the first movie. Although in this movie it's a lot more stupid, because basically the whole focus of this scene is that they're trying to get this map back, but they lose it because they forget it at a table, and then the waitress picks it up and takes it somewhere, and then the map like falls and somebody picks it up, and then it like falls over to the guys that they're having this dance battle with, and then he like tucks it into his waistband, and now they've got to dance battle him to get it back. Why did this have to be so convoluted? Why couldn't the guys just be jerks and walk up and take the map? So much unnecessary added extra shit for no reason. There's also a scene in this movie where Sonic's snowboarding down a mountain in Siberia, and Sonic loses his little pack of rings, so he has to call Cyclops, because at the beginning of the movie, Cyclops and his wife went to Hawaii, and Sonic gave them one ring so they could get back home. And there's nothing wrong with this scene on its own, but once you realize that the whole plot of the first movie was Sonic trying to get his rings back, the fact that this movie doesn't seem to care at all about the fact that he lost the rings is very strange to me. Like, they seriously don't ever address what happens with those. He just loses them, and then the movie just goes on. There's also this subplot with Rachel. Oh, you know Rachel, that beloved Sonic character, the friend of Cyclops and his wife. Yeah, Rachel has this fiance, and he's secretly like a federal agent, and he only got close to her so he could like get to Sonic, I guess. Except he does actually love her. I don't know, man. It's such a waste of time. I do not know why they even decided to put this in the movie. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about the movie. The end battle with Super Sonic was kind of cool. The shadow reveal was kind of cool. But all this is stuff you only care about if you already like Sonic. So if you do like Sonic, go see the movie. But if you don't, you probably won't really care all that much. 5 out of 10. Good night. Have a good day. Bye. Thunderman's end of the month. Bye bye.